There was a story about my research on the Christian news services. And so that was a little odd because, you know, the outlet seemed strange when you're studying dog penises, that the Christian news services would pick up on it. So when I went to look, it turns out it was a very factual story about the fact that I had gotten money from the NSF to do this research on dog genitalia. But then within a few hours, it actually started spreading all over the place. And so it started going into all these other really extreme right-wing sites. And by then I was really, you know, totally discouraged. I was ready to hide under the table and never come back out again. But then those people who had actually written positively about my work in the past, they actually came out in my defense. I still felt like I needed to do something. You know, this was after all my work. And why were these people defending me and why wasn't I defending myself? I wanted to try to set the record straight a little bit. First, I wanted to say that my research actually, in fact, had been funded during the Bush administration as well. So it wasn't, this didn't have anything to do with President Obama or his administration. This is not a political issue, is basically what I was trying to say. And then I was saying, look, this is actually basic research. This is not applied research. And what that means is that, you know, there doesn't have to be a problem that's going to be immediately solved by what I'm doing. But basic science is actually the base of all applied science. And so if we don't do basic science, we actually won't be able to solve problems in the future, because basic science is the base upon which you build you know, the ability to answer questions that are applied. If people want to know why we get their money, we should be able to answer that question, and we should be able to educate people about the importance of science as a whole. And basic science, because that's, you know, the link that's missing for most folks out of it. And so I have been since just, you know, advocating very strongly for the need for other scientists to prepare themselves and be able to speak intelligently about why is it that this is important.